Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Austin Brown, and I'm the Director of the Transportation Technologies Office of the U.S. Department of Energy. It is such a pleasure to be here with all of you as we begin the next chapter in the Advanced Vehicle Technology Competitions with the launch of our 15th series. Can you believe that? 15. Unbelievable. The EcoCAR Innovation Challenge. For more than 3 decades, the U.S. Department of Energy, in partnership with Argonne National Laboratory, has made AVTCs its flagship workforce development program. During today's program, you will learn which universities have been selected to participate in the challenge, the vehicle platforms that will serve as the foundation for the next 4 years of innovation, and the additional sponsors who have joined us to date in order to make this amazing competition possible. You will also hear directly from our headline sponsors, General Motors, Stellantis, and MathWorks, whose leadership is helping shape this experience for the students and for the future of mobility. It is now my very great pleasure to introduce someone who is helping drive our workforce development mission forward at the national level. Please join me in welcoming the extraordinary Rachel Overby, Chief of Staff and Acting External Affairs Director for the Office of Critical Minerals and Energy Innovation at the U.S. Department of Energy.
Thank you, Austin. On behalf of the U.S. Department of Energy and in partnership with Argonne National Laboratory, it is a pleasure to be here as we launch the EcoCAR Innovation Challenge. This initiative reflects our shared commitment to strengthening the nation's workforce and advancing the future of mobility. Since 1988, this program has engaged more than 32,000 students at more than 100 universities. These are not just competitions. They are workforce development platforms that equip students with the technical expertise and leadership experience that will prime them for success in the automotive, energy, and technology sectors. When they embark on their careers, these students will be prepared to take on some of the most complex challenges in transportation. The EcoCAR Innovation Challenge is a model of collaboration. As we launch this new program, I want to personally thank Argonne, General Motors, Stellantis, and MathWorks for their vision and support. Each of these partners has been hard at work for more than a year to make this program a reality. Together, we are creating an environment where students do more than learn. Using emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, advanced propulsion systems, and exascale computing, they will actively design, build, and deliver next-generation mobility solutions. One of the most impressive aspects of this competition is its structure. 2 major automakers, General Motors and Stellantis, are joining forces to support this program. It's an unusual arrangement for sure. The collaboration shows how the industry is evolving to meet its new demand for skilled workers and innovation. Speaking of innovation, this series will introduce the Product Innovation Track, which will challenge students to prototype and refine AI-driven mobility solutions that deliver real value in the marketplace. Through this track, students will develop the skills to become true drivers of innovation. It should come as no surprise that we received a highly competitive pool of proposals from universities across North America that are eager to participate in this challenge. The response speaks to the strength and the reputation of this program. Selecting the final 20 teams was no easy task. Over the next 4 years, the selected teams will develop new technologies and prepare themselves to lead in a highly competitive field. Whether students are developing new features, exploring new uses for AI, or pitching product concepts to future industry partners, the EcoCAR students will be at the forefront of mobility innovation. And that is exactly what this program is designed to do. Build a workforce that's ready on day one to contribute, innovate, and lead. The Innovation Challenge is supported by a network of industry partners who provide cash and in-kind support to the program. Supporters work hand in hand with students as mentors, subject matter experts, judges, and trainers. Sponsors also donate a wide variety of hardware and software products to the teams, giving students access to industry-relevant components, tools, and equipment allows them to hit the ground running when they start their careers. While this program is built on the strength of students and universities, It is made possible by the commitment of industry partners who are actively investing in the future workforce. Our sponsors provide the tools, technologies, and expertise that make this a uniquely valuable experience. With that, it is my great pleasure to announce the newest industry partners that have signed up to provide their support. Please join me in a big round of applause for Caterpillar, Siemens, D-Space, Bosch, Altec, HESA, and Volta Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us in this endeavor. And finally, to the students here today, DOE wishes you the very best on this journey. We cannot wait to see what you achieve. Go get them.
Thank you, Rachel. Very, very exciting. Love seeing all those new sponsors. It's like a laundry list of the movers and shakers in the automotive supply world. In addition to our OEM and supply partners, this competition is strengthened by the support of leading technology partners who provide the tools and platforms that make this work possible. MathWorks in particular plays a critical role in enabling these student teams to design, model, and test the complex systems using the exact same tools that industry uses in practice in the field. Their support will help bridge the gap between the classroom and real-world application, giving all the students the experience they need to be successful from day one in their future careers. Please join me in welcoming Nishant Singh, the head of automotive technology for North America at MathWorks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's an honor to represent MathWorks and speak with you here today. For us, EcoCAR sits at the intersection of learning, accelerating science and engineering, and enabling a more sustainable transportation future. MathWorks has a clear social mission to support programs that inspire learning and advance education in engineering, science, and math. And EcoCAR is a powerful embodiment of that mission. Through this competition, you are tackling the same challenges facing industry and national labs, which are energy efficiency, electrification, automation, and safety. From the perspective of DOE, automakers, and sponsors like MathWorks, EcoCAR is about developing the next generation of engineers. It bridges academia and industry through real-world hands-on experience. While at EcoCAR, you will model vehicles and subsystems, design and verify control strategies in Simulink, then test them in simulation, and eventually deploy them on real hardware. By the time you leave this program, you are already fluent in MATLAB, Simulink, and model-based design. You will start contributing at your industry jobs at a high level from day one. We hear this consistently from the EcoCAR alumni. EcoCAR students stand out in interviews and are exceptionally well prepared for industry careers. Our support from MathWorks goes well beyond providing software access. MathWorks delivers the complete tool suite, models and libraries specific to EcoCAR vehicles, learning resources, workshops, and direct mentoring to help teams succeed. We also value EcoCAR because it brings together academia, government, and industry in a truly unique ecosystem. That collaboration drives innovation and is where many future careers are born. Just as importantly, the feedback we receive from working with you directly informs and improves our products. And that's why MathWorks has proudly supported EcoCAR for more than 20 years. This program educates and inspires the next generation of engineers, advances sustainable vehicle technology, and connects exceptional talent with industry and institutions. And this combination is rare, and MathWorks is proud to stand with EcoCAR and with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishant. I didn't admit backstage, but I used MATLAB extensively in grad school. It was a very long time ago, so maybe I'll sit in on some of the trainings that go forward from here. Next, though, I would like to recognize one of the key industry partners that's helping to make this challenge possible. General Motors has been a long-standing supporter of the advanced vehicle technology competitions and continues to play a critical role in developing the next generation of mobility leaders that we see here. Their commitment goes well beyond sponsorship. It's reflected in the mentorship, technical guidance, and real-world insight they provide to students throughout the competition. And just on a personal note, I mean, I've worked with some of the leadership from GM here for many years, and they care about this competition on many levels, including professionally and personally, and it's really been inspiring to see theirs and Stellantis' commitment to making this new generation of the partnership a success. In this next chapter, GM is leading one of the 2 vehicle tracks, giving students the opportunity to work directly with connected and automated vehicle systems, such as team-designed automated driving features and vehicle-to-everything connectivity. It is my great pleasure to introduce Ken Morris, Senior Vice President of Product Programs, Product Safety, Integration, and Motorsports at General Motors.
Morning. As you said, I'm Ken Morris, Senior Vice President of Product Programs, Product Safety, Integration, and Motorsports Competition for General Motors. First, I want to say thank you to the Department of Energy and Argonne National Laboratory, not just for putting on a wonderful event today, but for the partnership all these years in putting on such a great program that provides such meaningful experience for students. Thanks also to the DOE and Argonne for their leadership in the AVTC series and the launch of this next EcoCAR competition. I also want to thank our headline co-sponsors in Stellantis and MathWorks. It's not often that you'll see competitors like GM and Stellantis share a stage, but EcoCAR and other advanced vehicle technology competitions offer the right setting, and I know both companies are excited to work with the next generation of engineers in the program. GM has partnered with the DOE and Argonne to sponsor competition programs dating back to the 1980s, like forever ago. We participate because programs like EcoCAR offer a real learn-by-doing environment that builds a practical talent pipeline. It builds disciplined program habits, engineering trade-offs, validation, and safety-first thinking. GM uses the program to recruit top talent. In fact, I checked in with our recruiting team and learned that we've hired around 300 employees from EcoCAR just in the last 18 years alone, many of whom work in my organization and now give their time back to the program to help mold them into the engineers they are today. At GM, we're offering an unmatched portfolio driven by innovation, from affordable to luxury, across gas and electric, to offer something for every driver. And we believe that electric vehicles are the end game. For the current EcoCAR program that wraps up next month, the student teams got hands-on with the Cadillac Lyriq. In just a few minutes here, we're excited to tell you about the vehicle that new program teams will have a chance to work on. Throughout the years, GM has provided stock vehicles, engineering support, and testing facilities, seed money, mentorship, and much more to all of our advanced vehicle technology competition universities with a variety of challenges and assignments. The focus for the GM Track University teams in the 2026 through 2030 EcoCAR program will focus on advanced propulsion innovation as well as connected and automated vehicle capabilities. Before I announce the GM Track Universities, I want to congratulate all of the participating universities. This is a highly competitive process. So without further ado, here are the 10 GM Track Universities: Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Georgia Tech, McMaster University, Mississippi State University, Pennsylvania State University, or Penn State, University of Alabama, University of Wisconsin, Madison, Virginia Tech, Western Michigan University, and West Virginia University. Congratulations to all of you. As I wrap up, I want to congratulate all the participants one more time. Students, I encourage you to lean in with your mentors early, test with discipline, and keep safety at the center as complexity rises. We look forward to seeing what you all come up with. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. We are proud to have a second outstanding industry partner from the auto industry, really the first time we've ever structured the competitions this way, and how they're helping to shape this amazing challenge. Stellantis brings a strong commitment to innovation and workforce development, and their involvement provides students with the opportunity to work on a distinct set of vehicle technologies and real-world engineering challenges. Their leadership in this competition reflects the importance of collaboration across the industry to prepare students for the future of mobility, which is, of course, across not just these companies represented here, but an incredible ecosystem of U.S. innovation. As a co-headline sponsor of this competition, Stellantis is leading one of the two vehicle tracks, giving teams the opportunity to explore new approaches to battery design, vehicle performance, and off-road capabilities. We're all wondering, hey, what's under there? What are we going to see? It's my pleasure to introduce Mickey Bly, Senior Vice President and Head of Global Propulsion Systems at Stellantis.
Thank you, Austin. I thought I was invited here for the new rock concert, but I guess not. We'll have to talk about EcoCAR. First of all, thanks to the Department of Energy and Argonne National Lab, MathWorks, General Motors, who we're partnered with here, for coming together for this 4-year competition. To make the EcoCAR Challenge happen, it really takes many, many people from an organization point of view, but also from the sponsors that were here. And it's really a pleasure to jointly work on this with General Motors, which I have a long history with this EcoCAR program back to 2004. So I see the value to it, and I'm very excited to see it come to Stellantis, or as you'll soon see, our Jeep products. Tomorrow's mobility solutions are shaped by tackling real-world challenges, and EcoCAR will give you, the students, this real-world experience. We're going to dare you to take on a bold, innovative approach to converting one of our production cars into the future of off-roading, electrification, hybrid vehicles. We will define success from a customer point of view, because the customer is really what we look towards and is the center of everything we do. Today, our students, you and your team that you'll build over the next year, who can become tomorrow's top engineers. And as Ken said, General Motors has been very successful hiring from this talent pool, and we're going to be doing the same within Stellantis. And we want people like you and your teams you'll build to come forward to dare what's possible and what we can do in the future. But also want you to learn from this competition and be able to get confidence in what you're doing. Who we trust to take ownership in this program, your teammates are going to be very important. And to work together as a team and to deliver breakthrough and products that will touch millions of lives, we're excited to get going on these teams. And the selection process has been very competitive, as Ken said. Our expectations were high. We searched all across the country and also Canada to find those best students that could bring, best university and students can bring to what our customers want. And we're very excited to announce those top 10 schools today. So the first team that will be working on the Stellantis track is the Golden Eagles from the California State University from Los Angeles, the Ore Diggers, gotta say that very carefully, the Ore Diggers from the Colorado School of Mines, the Tigers from Louisiana State University, the Buckeyes from Ohio State University, the Fighting Engineers, I love that title, from Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, the Aggies from Texas A&M, the Bulls from University of Buffalo, the 49ers from University of North Carolina at Charlotte, and the Volunteers from University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and finally, the Warriors from University of Waterloo. So congratulations, and really happy to get this started today. Thank you.
Now we've arrived at one of the most exciting moments of today's program. It's time to reveal the platforms that are going to bring this competition to life. These vehicles, yeah, let's give it. You can tell it's a group of engineers when we get more applause for the vehicles than for anything else on stage. That's fine. These vehicles will serve as the foundation for the next 4 years of innovation, where students will push boundaries, explore new technologies, and reimagine what is possible with advanced mobility. To help us unveil what's ahead, I'd like to invite our partners Mickey and Ken back up to the stage, along with Mark Allen, Chief Engineer from General Motors, and Mike Cockle, Product Manager from Stellantis, to the stage to introduce these vehicle platforms that will define this challenge.
We are engineers, so it's interesting. They put us at a podium together for a couple reasons. We're Stellantis and GM. Teaming together for something like this is important. But engineers at a podium, that made me think a definition of an introverted engineer is one that looks at his or her shoes when they talk to you. An extroverted engineer looks at your shoes when they talk to you. So I always thought that was funny.
Got nice shoes, Ken.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, Ken and I are really good friends, and this industry is very small. We work together in many ways, many projects. We love to compete, whether it's on the race course, whether it's in the dealerships, whether it's in the marketplace every day. So for us to come together as two companies is a little bit novel, but really it isn't. We're here for one very important reason, is that we want this industry to be stronger. Our mission as leaders in our companies is to make sure it's a sustainable and a future in the industry. And I've said this many times on the Battery Workforce Challenge we currently sponsor. I actually don't care if all the students work for Stellantis. What I do care about is that these students that are coming through this competition come into our industry, something that Ken and I love, something we've been in our whole careers, something that's just, we love the value of creation, and this is just another step for that, of us bringing in more students, more pipelines of talent into this industry. Is just fantastic.
Yeah, I echo that. The passion we see from the students as they're going through this, and the kind of talent that we see bringing from this, I'm an enormous fan of EcoCAR for just bringing people into the industry, but also, more selfishly, we have a lot of talent inside General Motors that really adds to our workforce and adds to our capability. So really enjoying this and really excited to kick off the next 4-year program.
And for the new teams that are a part of EcoCAR, congratulations, because you're going to now be in this brotherhood or sisterhood of EcoCAR. And in fact, someone has said that these programs like this have made not only engineers in the future, apparently it's made legacies, because some of the students who are in it or sponsors have now had their kids coming through it. And we've heard there's been a few marriages within it also. So you might want to find out, you may find your future mate here in the room.
So we have a couple of cars here to show you today. And so we have each picked the version that you're going to use, and so we're about to have our teams show them to you. So with that, let's take a look.
I'm Mark Allen, and I have the great privilege of serving as the chief engineer for the Chevrolet Blazer EV. I'm thrilled to share that we have the vehicle platform that we've chosen for the GM Track EcoCAR teams we'll build on over the next 4 years is the 2026 Chevrolet Blazer EV. We chose the Blazer EV very intentionally. It's a modern EV in one of the most relevant segments. It gives the students a real OEM foundation to work from, and then push further through advanced propulsion innovation and connected automated vehicle capabilities, including V2X communication, automated driving, feature development. And I love that we're showing the Blazer EV SS Pace car today, because it's a great visual for where the competition is headed. This vehicle paced the 67th Daytona 500 last year. It is built for pulse-pounding performance, 615 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque, 3.4 seconds 0 to 60. That 3.4 seconds 0 to 60 time is the fastest SS that Chevrolet has ever produced. With an autocross event being a major component of the EcoCAR cycle, from day one, teams will be building on performance, control, disciplined execution in that spirit. We're so excited to see what you do with this platform. Congratulations again to all of you, and welcome to the challenge.
Thanks, Mark, and good morning to all of you. It's a real pleasure to be up here speaking to you about the name Cherokee and our Cherokee vehicle here. For more than 50 years, Cherokee has been a part of the Jeep brand, and we can't be more excited about our journey through the next 50 years with our all-new Jeep Cherokee Turbo Hybrid. We chose this vehicle because it delivers up to 37 mpg combined and more than 500 miles of range. So that puts you within range of this site right here to Nashville. Get you there and back to Chicago almost on one tank of gas. Get you to Toronto and back. So I think you get the picture. Hybrid propulsion really represents a natural evolution from internal combustion engines because there's no change in customer behavior. You simply fill up less at the fuel station, spend less money, but you get to enjoy all of that efficiency and all of that range that you have in our all-new Jeep Cherokee. So we're thrilled to have this vehicle be a part of this program and really thrilled about all of the great work that you're going to do to help us innovate with it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. As we wrap up today's program, I'd like to take a moment to thank the partners who make this competition possible. First, thank you to Rachel Overby and the rest of the Department of Energy leadership for leadership and support of the Advanced Vehicle Technology Competitions, and to Andrew Freegang for joining us today from the Department of Energy. To General Motors and Stellantis, your contributions and investment in the next generation of talent is what makes this challenge possible. And thank you to MathWorks for providing your tools, resources, and expertise to create an environment where these students can truly succeed. Lastly, thank you to Argonne National Laboratory for managing and executing this amazing program over decades and for your continued dedication to its success. And of course, thank you to our newly announced sponsors, which I'll go over again: Caterpillar, Siemens, D-Space, Bosch, Altec, HESA, and Volta, for joining us and for investing in the future of this program and the students who will drive it forward. Can we give a round of applause for all of our sponsors today? And then we, of course, want to wrap up with a huge congratulations to the selected teams that are here before. Whether your university has participated in AVTCs for many years, or if this is your first time, you're now part of something much bigger than this individual moment. Over the next 4 years, you and your colleagues will design, build, and deliver real solutions to real challenges by working side by side with your industry leaders and your peers. We're so excited to see the ideas that you bring forward, the connections you build with each other and with your colleagues at other colleges and universities, and the impact that you'll make as a part of this one-of-a-kind challenge. So with that, welcome to the EcoCAR Innovation Challenge, where we are driving the future together. Thank you very much. Now we want to invite one student representative from each team to come up to the stage, on stage left over here, for a group photo. And I think folks know who they are. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for joining us today. We'll now invite teams to line up for photos on stage, and we welcome all of the other attendees to head to lunch. Enjoy the rest of the workshop, and congratulations again. It's going to be a very exciting couple of years with you all.